Shadaloo Bates. Holding up some traffic.
Round one. Fight.
All right. Already we're seeing a big scramble here. I think Wolfgang showing a little less composure than we're used to seeing him there. Throwing out that sweep like that. Okay, can't get too cute. Darkchild will remind you why he's Darkchild. Ooh, he went for the anti-air, but the spacing was bad. Stopping the target combo short, even though it's technically punishable. Wolfgang wasn't ready for it. Wow. I love it. He ducked under the dash straight to lift it up. Gave him a little scooper. Here we go. Big damage opportunity for Darkchild. He still got it. That was off of V-trigger activation too, even after they nerfed that for Season 3. All right, Wolfgang taking the first round, setting the precedence. Any lead's a good lead for Wolfgang, right? He's in winners already. He has to win half as many games as Darkchild does. Wow. Oh, he went for the backdash. He must have been looking for the shimmy. Wolfgang pressed the button anyway, even though the shimmy didn't work. This could be a perfect for Darkchild, and it sure is. Letting his name be known. I am Darkchild.
Final round. Fight.
The big sweeper, man, it's still a threat. Wow. Wolfgang letting us know. Will not be scared. 2 in a row? Come on. That's a lot of butter. What, are you making pancakes over there? It's not breakfast time. It's like 10 at night. That's all right. You can have pancakes whenever you want when you're a grown man. It's the best thing about being an adult. No punish on the dash straight. I think Blanka's stand jab could be really good there, actually. 2. Wow, 2 big command dashes forward. Keeping the pressure real. The shimmy finds its mark. Wolfgang gets the first game. Already one step closer to closing this tournament.
Blanka wins.
Wolfgang with the anime hair looking a little Super Saiyan.
Fight.
Ooh, yeah, okay. That's not a crush counter. I don't know what the utility of that was. Just hoping to catch a normal or something. Again, Darkchild getting the stun. Oh, wow, look at that. I love that. I love seeing the wiggle out from Blanka. That looks so silly. It looks like a really insane potty dance. Like, he's had to pee more than he's ever had to in his entire life. Shadaisy.
Round 2. Fight.
Darkchild looking awfully schwiggity right here. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. Didn't confirm. He went for the setup instead. You know, I feel like Blanka's set play is not bad when he goes for the full thing. What do I know? Goes for the command grab. Those have not been doing too well for him. But nobody believes in their punishes for it. Just try to punish him, man. Wow, throws him out of the mix-up. I love it. If you look for that spin, it's not a big deal. What did he say? Rake you? He's not a pile of leaves. He's a human being.
Final round.
You heartless, heartless man. 2 buttery finishes, man. Wolfgang sitting 1 round away from being on match game. Tournament game. Ooh, the first overhead to find his mark, and it was meaty as hell. That was a steak dinner. Bistec a la pobre. Okay. Darkchild not biting, sitting on his life lead just like that. He got a little bit too complacent, I think. Okay, again. I like this, slowing things down a little bit. I feel like the spacing ought to be more careful for both these players, though. Uh-oh, went for the overhead again. I think that's like the 40th one this set. Jiminy Crimblers. Oh, that was tricky. I didn't even block that. All right, Darkchild putting himself on the board.
Balrog wins.
This is the first win for player one.
Round one.
Wolfgang feeling himself a little bit here.
Fight.
He knows he has to win far less games than Darkchild. Wow, that was like 8 dashes for the corner push. That was crazy. The sweep is not punished by the sweep. Maybe bad timing. I don't think the spacing was bad. Ooh, shimmy, he doesn't bite. Darkchild sitting in the corner again. Not where you want to be against Wolfgang, no matter what character he's playing, for sure. Crush counter sweep. Extended his turn a little bit by 1 extra point. The overhead finds his mark. He is not deterred from all these blocked overheads. Look at the offense right now. Crazy. And even after it was all done, he still dashed up and tried to throw. Ooh, spends a V reversal. Cleared a little bit of stun. Better than nothing. Jumps a command grab. I'm impressed, man. I always forget that thing exists, but when you've seen it like 40 times in one set, in one tournament.
Round two.
Guess that'll help you react to it.
Fight.
There's a big lift. Oh, I like what we're seeing here. That was a little bit crazy. I think it was really gambling on Darkchild, just trying to block, thinking there might be a normal. Wolfgang is getting really cheeky here, man. I don't know what kind of reads he's making, but they're not working out too bad for him, to be honest. There's the punish. He doesn't try to hazard the sweep again. Wolfgang just making sure it's still his turn at any, at any cost, by any means necessary. By hook or by crook, it will stay my turn. Amazon River Run with punish, V-trigger activation to keep it safe. What a crazy setup. I don't know if that's worth it. Ooh, the shimmy. The spacing was so pristine there. A little Mr. Clean action. Soapy shimmy.
Final round.
You know it's a good shimmy when you can throw them while they're still recovering from the throw animation. That is a crispy shimmy. Doritos. Oh, a lift. That must have been on reaction. I'm so impressed. That was godlike. Dog-like. Good stuff, anti-air. Again, you can't really jump on most Balrogs. They've got that button ready at all times. Okay, no answer for the rainbow ball. I like it though. You don't want to get mixed up. Look at that anti-air. You really reached behind him for that one. It's like swatting a fly behind his head. Darkchild sitting 2-1.
Balrog wins.
Close to a bracket reset.
Round one.
Man, what a grand finals.
Fight.
What a top 8. Oh no, he was a little late. I think he went for crouch fierce that time. He was really hungry for the extra damage, but spacing wasn't good and the timing was bad. There's that sweep, counter sweep. Don't sweep the sweep, you'll sweep the sweeper. There's another one. Spacing is good. Ooh, he went for crouch strong. I think he had a mix up on his own self. He was like, do we do crouch fierce or stand strong? What do I do? And he got both, but in the wrong way. Here we go, V-trigger activation. Not so sure about that one. I think he should have just gone for the sweep, but it's his game. Here we go, crush counter. Gets the stun. I think he's gonna have to spend, oh no, he doesn't even. I thought the crush counter scaling was gonna make that really hard.
Round two. Fight.
And Darkchild sitting 1 round away from resetting this bracket, making it that much more difficult for Wolfgang. Good stuff. Rakes him like a pile of leaves. It's going to be autumn before too long. Here we go, back throw. Darkchild sitting close to the corner. Smashing the air. He just wants to smash. Let him smash! Ooh, there it is. That's what it was all about. He knows that Wolfgang has been doing the V-skill under those dash straights. So he's doing that to sort of create the precedent. Now last time, okay, there's 3. Now, I don't know why he doesn't just walk up. He's too scared. Ooh, there it was. The moment that he tried something, Wolfgang was ready. Wolfgang didn't even bother walking around. All he had to do was sit and wait. He says, Darkchild, if you're not going to bother trying to play footsies, I can just wait for you to try something big. The shimmy! Darkchild gets the reset.
Balrog wins.
I'm speechless, man. He made that look easy. Little bit of a breathing technique there. He's learning from Tokido. Damn, he's blinging. Look at that. He's winning all these tournaments. That's why. That's how you get a nice gold watch. You win a bunch of Xanadu weeklies.
Experience the wild the hard way.
I don't know about that. I don't know what's going on here. Button check. They're just resting a little bit, taking a breather. Okay, he's ready. I like the idea. Man, I am worn out already. I still got another game to do after this. Ooh. He tried to reach a little too deep out of the gate there. I'm not so sure about that. Latch wasn't open. Mom is always telling you to close that thing, too. Next time is going to be your last time. Here we go. No anti-air. Taking advantage of the plus frames to get the throw. Okay. Wow, he didn't even cancel into the V-skull there. There's the overhead. Wow. Corner push. Tough spot for Wolfgang. Ooh, I like it. I like it from both angles. Use the EX Rainbow Ball just to get himself out of the corner. Darkchild trying to air, jump back normal, but you don't want to challenge that. That thing is hella active. Good stuff. A little bit of a panic. Up ball. I'm not so sure about that, though. Up ball. What a creative name. I feel like Blanka came up with that name. That's such a like caveman terminology. Up ball. We don't call it anything. Not like a vertical Blanka ball or anything. We just call it up ball. Up ball. We see that so much from Wolfgang. The electricity is plus. So he goes into throw. Jumping himself out of the corner. Darkchild says, no, that's where you belong. You put yourself there. Uh-oh. A little bit of hopscotch. Leapfrog going on here. Fighting for positioning in the corner. You don't want to be there. Stop putting yourself there. Silly man. Spends a butter. I don't know if that was worth it. Maybe not. Ooh, the EX command grab. It may have been good, but I think Darkchild really expecting some kind of setup. Bam. Wolfgang putting himself up one. Yeah, is that a game or a round? That's a whole game. How about that? How about that?
Round one.
Grand finals, baby. We got the bracket reset already. Now it's time. It's time to fight for the win. Stand strong anti-air, the rainbow ball. That can be tricky. All right, Darkchild getting a lot of momentum out of the gate here. Gets himself a little bit of a life lead. That can be so huge in Street Fighter. Okay, anti-air. He doesn't even have the patience for the trickiness. Don't even try the gimmicks on me. That's what high-level Street Fighter is all about. Look at that. Wolfgang is just content to just sit there. I like it. That was a big extension. I'm not so sure about that. Command grab. Yeah, Amazon River on. It looks like Wolfgang might be a little bit out of ideas and just really hoping to start his pressure in maybe a not-so-real way. Dashes forward and dashes. Ooh. Fear reversal. Just to make sure it's still his turn. I like it. A very unorthodox run back there. I don't know about that. That was a weird comeback. It didn't come all at once. Came in pieces. Like an IKEA dresser, you just put it together a little bit at a time. Who's got time to sit there and do the whole thing? Your books can wait. Sit on the ground for now. All right. Whipping grabs. Wolfgang is very familiar with the fact that he is in a tough spot. Look at that. All it took was one big punch. That was like the Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark moment there. Wolfgang was like throwing that scimitar around, throwing the sword around. Like, look at all this cool stuff I can do. Wow. It certainly looks to me like Wolfgang might be a little bit out of ideas. Or he's just playing with his opponent. Definitely something he's used to. I like it. Those cross-under mix-ups not so good against those charge characters because they don't have to choose a direction. They just hold down and go right back up. The Rock Breaker, 2 in a row. That's how you deal with a charge character. You know they're going to want to sit. Even though Balrog does not have any down-up charges in this game, what a run back. Darkchild, whew, tying it up 1-1. He's still not out of it.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, we've seen that so many times from Wolfgang. The jump into the back throw. I like it. Darkchild is definitely playing the numbers game when it comes to the close game. He will take the throws. Here he goes, 1-2-3 his way out. Wolfgang is like 10 for 10 on those, man. Flash kicks. I'm going to call them flash kicks. I know it's an EX up ball. Stare down. Counter hit. Confirms. Ooh, Wolfgang fighting his way out. The life situation has been pretty much tied since the beginning of this match. Spends the cash. You should. You have to. That's why you get that allowance. Don't worry. You'll make more next week. Mow a couple of lawns, no problem. You'll get that Sony Discman by the end of the month. Then you can listen to the Tekken Tag Tournament soundtrack. That'll make mowing lawns that much easier. Here we go. Cancels into the overhead. Shimmy. A nice big round for Darkchild. The Darkfather Elite.
Final round. Fight.
Wow, 2 big throw techs in a row. We rarely saw him teching throws, but I think after you've taken so many, you got to start somewhere, right? What a scramble, man. I just finished talking about how Street Fighter V is like the Street Fighter game that is easiest to play nice and calm and cool and just stay on the ground and walk and, like, you know, defend. But these guys are really making this look like the battle for Ultra Silver right now. Good Lord.
Blanka wins.
This is the third win for player 2.
Round 1. Fight.
Another nice anti-air from Darkchild. Here we go. Dash up, crouch short. Throw break. There's another one. Darkchild really trying to establish that this has got to be played on the ground. So important for Balrog. Okay, Wolfgang. He knows the pressure's not real. He fights his way out. There we go again. It's not surprising. I mean, if you're Wolfgang, right? If you're Blanka against Balrog, you don't want to have to fight this on the ground, but it's big ups to Darkchild for making sure he forces that game just like that. Gets a big combo. One touch is going to do it. The Rock Breaker. Poorly spaced crouch forward.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, bad reversal there. Wow. Okay, Darkchild. Nearly stunning Wolfgang here. The V reversal to cool down the stun. I love it. Uh-oh, just like that, gets the stun anyhow. Wolfgang sitting on match point, though. Darkchild's got to make that happen a couple more times.
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, extended a little too far there. This is going to be big for Wolfgang. Ooh, blocks the overhead, no punish though. Uh-oh. Oh my lord. Oh, wow. Gives him a nice little hand, serves him a little dinner. Have a sandwich. Just like that, Wolfgang closing it out. Taking grand finals. Another week for Wolfgang here at Xanadu.